Most people think their anxiety comes from stress, social media, or the economy. But every night, something far stranger is happening. Your brain is being quietly convinced that the sun never set. And the terrifying part, it's not just destroying our sleep, it's rewiring our biology, disorienting entire ecosystems, and erasing one of the oldest psychological experiences humans ever had: true darkness. Because for almost all of human history, night was sacred. Now, there are children who have never seen a real night sky, and that loss may be changing us more than we realize. Deep inside your brain is something called the suprachiasmatic nucleus. Tiny, barely the size of a grain of rice, but it controls almost everything: your sleep, hormones, mood, energy, even emotional resilience. It's basically your brain's master clock, and for thousands of years it relied on one signal above all else. Light means stay, and darkness means recovery. Simple. Then humans invented something evolution never prepared for: artificial blue light. Phones, LEDs, street lights, billboards. They're like tiny artificial suns flooding our eyes long after midnight. Your brain doesn't understand Netflix at 1 am. Biologically, it thinks it's noon. So, the master clock delays melatonin, raises alertness, and keeps cortisol circulating. You don't just lose sleep, you lose the mental repair process attached to darkness itself. And this is where light pollution becomes psychological. Because chronic circadian disruption has been linked to increased anxiety, depression, irritability, emotional instability, and cognitive fatigue. It's like forcing your mind to live in permanent jet lag without ever boarding a plane. We evolved around firelight, moonlight, gradual sunsets. Now our nights look like interrogation rooms, and our nervous system are responding exactly how you would expect. But humans aren't the only species losing their relationship with darkness. Entire ecosystems are breaking apart because night no longer behaves like night. Baby sea turtles are born with one ancient instinct: move towards the brightest horizon. For millions of years, that was moonlight reflecting off the ocean. But now, many crawl towards hotel lights instead, away from the sea. Some die before ever touching water. And above us, migratory birds are also falling into glowing urban traps. Birds navigate using stars and subtle natural light clues. But skyscrapers erase those signals. Millions collide with buildings every year because artificial light confuses their internal maps. It's ecological vertigo. And honestly, humans aren't that different. We evolved in synchronization with cycles: sunrise, sunset, seasons, darkness. But modern life isolates us from all of it. We light every hour, ignore every rhythm, and then wonder why we feel disconnected, overstimulated, and emotionally exhausted. There is another cost to light pollution that almost nobody talks about: awe. Psychologists use that word very specifically. Awe is the feeling when you get when something becomes so vast your ego briefly goes quiet. And one of the most powerful triggers of awe is a truly dark, star filled sky. Studies show experiences of awe can reduce stress, increase empathy, and make people feel more connected to life itself. But here is the problem: over 80% of people on Earth can no longer see the Milky Way from where they live. We didn't just lose stars, we lost perspective. And for most of human throughout history, the night sky was a reminder that we were part of something infinitely larger. Now, many of us spend nights staring at illuminated rectangles indoors, disconnected from cosmos above us. The good news is that this problem is surprisingly reversible. Tonight, two simple things can help immediately. First, create real darkness before sleep. An hour without the blue light can genuinely change how your brain recovers overnight. Second, if you use outdoor lighting, point it downward. Light what you need, not the entire sky. Because darkness was never empty, it was restorative, biological, and human. And maybe reclaiming the night is also part of reclaiming ourselves. If this video shifted the way you see the modern world, subscribe to my channel and tell me in the comments when was the last time you truly saw the stars. Thanks for watching.